This is CBS 4 News at 7.
Florida's Republican Party protected vulnerable seats in the state Senate, even forcing one contest in Miami to a runoff.
The party also held a firm grip on its majority in the State House of Representatives, and this from the Miami Herald. Republicans blocked Democrats from making any gains in the chamber, despite investing $1.8 million to target voters with no party affiliation and having outside progressive groups flood key races with millions of dollars. Joining us now, State Representative Perez from Miami-Dade County. He is slated to serve as House Speaker in 2024. And first of all, congratulations on your win last night. Here's a headline, though, from Politico. This is Trump country. Florida is a swing state no more. How would you respond to that? Agreed?
Elliot, I would have to agree. I think if we look at the numbers, the history of Florida being a purple state are long gone. I think the population in Florida made a sounding decision yesterday to make it known to the rest of the country this is a Republican state. I will tell you this, I expected Trump to win the state of Florida, but by that margin, I think that was a sounding victory. I would agree with that fact.
And the article also points out that the Hispanic community turned to President Trump, who had used the Black Lives Matter and the defund the police movements to paint Biden as an extremist and a socialist. Now, that same strategy was used in some down-ballot races. Why do you think Miami-Dade went so far to the right in these races, flipping those two congressional seats?
You have to understand the population of Miami-Dade County comes from a background of socialism 90 miles south of Key West. If there is any even slightly similarity between what's on the ballot and what we're seeing 90 miles south, no one's going to be voting for the party. The Democratic Party has a real problem on their hands here, Martin. I mean, the Democratic Party of the 90s, of Bill Clinton, that party's long gone. This is a party of being far left, especially when you have someone like Kamala Harris on the ballot that is voting left of Bernie Sanders. That kind of narrative in Miami-Dade County, it's going to be a problem for the Democrats. I think we saw that in this election cycle. My question right now is, where does the Democratic Party go from here? They've quickly realized that their current message isn't working in Florida, let alone Miami-Dade County, and there needs to be some sort of restructuring. I think Miami-Dade has spoken loud and clear that they are now a more red county today than they were 4 years ago. The numbers show it.
Can you name one socialist policy that Joe Biden supports now or supported during his career in the Senate? Or as Vice
Absolutely.
President?
Under the Joe Biden-Kamala Harris potential administration, they have spoken very loud and clear publicly. Kamala Harris has said it over and over again.
Joe Biden.
Private health care insurance would go out the window. Once you take away my option to private health care insurance, you might as well throw every sense of capitalism and democracy.
Are you still there?
I think we're having some issues with his connection, unfortunately.
State Representative, you there? I think the Wi-Fi stopped a moment there. Let me ask you this. What are your priorities now in Tallahassee?
I think in Tallahassee we're going to have several priorities, but one is dealing with the COVID situation that we have in Florida. It's a very real situation. With the closing of the economy in some counties, we need to reopen our economy, but at the same time make sure that the safety of our communities is a priority, especially with our children going back to school. We need to open schools, but we need to do that while being responsible for the health and safety of our children. I'll tell you, COVID is going to be at the top of priorities for the upcoming session.
State Representative Perez, thank you very much, and again, congratulations on your reelection.
Thank you.